everyone know. I know your game. I know your game. I know your game. Okay. Hello and welcome back to You and Him. If you're new here, hi, I'm Voyia. I play a variety of games. If you ever want me to play something, please do not hesitate to ask, okay? You guys have been so supportive, so loving, so caring. Big sister, big auntie, little sister, little auntie. I don't know. Y'all be y'all best friend. Y'all have been my best friend, my family. Y'all have really kept me in check. And I appreciate that. That's what we're here for. We're here to keep each other in check. When y'all get crazy in them comments, I'm here to keep y'all in check. When I get crazy in these videos, y'all are here to keep me in check. And I love y'all. It would mean the world to me if you like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my videos. And join the family. Now, with all that being said, let's get started. We left off here, got him laid out like a $2 schmucker. I can't say the word. It's too early in the video. And I don't want YouTube to come and snatch my wig off. Also, somebody sent me an email yelling at me saying, get your butt in bed. They said, I love you. And I told them I would share this, okay? I'm not going to share their name, okay? Because I don't need nobody attacking somebody for saying something to me. But they said, I love you, Voyia. I really want you to succeed in YouTube. Get your ASS in bed and rest. Y'all, when I say I'm not feeling good, I just had a headache and my sinus like kind of were acting up. So it made it really hard for me to read because my vision kept blurring because my eyes kept tearing up. I couldn't read. And in the first You and Him video, you guys probably heard that. I'm sorry to be going on talking and stuff. I just want to let y'all know, when I say I'm not feeling good, if it was something serious, I would not keep y'all in the dark. If it was something crazy, like outrageous, something that could take my life or something like that, I promise y'all, I will tell y'all if I'm ever that sick. And let's hope and pray I never get that sick, but you know, stuff happens. But let's keep going, okay? I'm fine. But I did get my ASS in that bed like they told me to because my family was looking out for me, all right? And it's okay. I love you too, by the way. Adam loses his balance thanks to the U-shaped couch sitting just behind him, and he falls back first onto the plush leather cushions. You waste no time crawling over his fallen form. Me too. You trap his waist between your thighs. You're now the one in control while Adam flounders to make sense of the sudden shift. Excuse me. Yes, he's gonna be here the whole time. I'm gonna keep him wrapped in between my legs. Don't judge me. His cheeks are flushed cherry red. Are you completely insane? Adam demands as he tries to sit up on shaky elbows, only to lose his balance when you glide over him like water flowing over stone. The movement smooth and natural. Ah! You! Me! Amen. Get your man, girl. I knew this was going to happen at some point. You push him back onto the cushions and your mouth descends on his. The noise that comes out of his mouth is one of disbelief. Probably because he thought that you'd never kiss him again. You didn't either, especially after your proclamation back at the hospital. But this is your best shot. He got a huge wad of cash in his pocket. Everyone's focused on Kane instead of you. And thanks to the small conversation back at the other club, you suspect Adam's probably really bad at holding his liquor. It's now or never. Adam must have known you were up to something because he tears his mouth away from yours, turning his head as he pants in an attempt to catch his breath. He side-eyes you. Heat and desire mix our poison with suspicion. You better be suspicious of me. He's gone through this once before. If he wanted to, he could shove you off, but the fact that he hasn't speaks volumes. He craves you despite the consequences. Little devil. Adam breathes, his chest pressing against yours with each sharp exhale, his fist tightening. Just what the frick do you think you're trying to pull here? I'm trying to pull your pants down, Adam. Stop playing with me. You know we want to see your fangle dangle, so go ahead and whip that wompy out, please. Jesus. No, too much. Dial it back. Okay, I'll dial it back. The man doesn't wait for answers as his eyes dart towards the table, snagging on the silverware before it all clicks when he sees an empty shot glass. You can see him rewinding time in his mind. He never saw you swallow the liquor you stole off the silver tray passing by. He knows you didn't swallow it. It's still in your mouth. His eyes snap back to yours. The vodka. You. Too late. It's already in your mouth, buddy. You cup his cheeks between your hands and press your mouth to his mid-sentence. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I tried to mute the mic, I couldn't. Letting the shot of vodka pour from your mouth and into his. You tilt his head back, trying to make him swallow it as soon as possible. But it doesn't work in your favor. His hands fly to your waist. He tries to sit up again so he can spit out the liquor waiting to burn through his system like a trail of gunpowder through his bloodstream. You refuse to let him. Swallow. A strangled sound comes from deep within his chest. He's struggling. He's weak to your whims, to your kiss, to your body. Oh, it's getting... Let me take off my jacket. It's getting too hot in here. I swear. You're so focused on getting him to swallow the alcohol that you haven't noticed a small crowd forming behind you until you hear a whistle. It seems a few people have stopped by to enjoy the show. Thankfully, you doubt they'll call security. There's a few people doing the same thing upstairs and downstairs, so this isn't uncommon. But you do wish that they'd move on already. It's kind of awkward. Doing it by yourself on camera is different from an in-person experience, and you're on a mission here. Can they do me next? Sir. You hear someone ask, no doubt referring to you. This causes Adam's eyes to snap open, and suddenly you're shifted into an upright position. Adam's arms wrapped around you like a steel bar. He presses your face into the nape of his neck as he snarls over your shoulder. Sir, this man's like, get out of here. We're busy. Who the frick said that? You didn't even hear him swallow. But what matters is that he did, and now it's only a matter of waiting. Well, thank you, random freaky bystander. I appreciate your service. You try glancing at Adam, but he's got you trapped. He's not letting you go, and his hold feels oddly possessive. I hope in chapter 5, chapter 6, or however many chapters you and him get, that he finally expresses like I want to beat the Doonies down. All right, I will definitely go through it. Okay, but it just gets on my freaking everlasting nerve. Sorry, I'm fixing something at the same time. It gets on my nerves when people just be beating around the bush. If you want to beat it up, please. I would appreciate it. Territorial, even. The people behind you murmur amongst themselves. Clearly, none of them want to admit guilt. You hear the retreat of steps, and you can feel the daggers Adam is aiming at them, his body coiled tight like a spring-loaded weapon. You've probably got 10 minutes until he's probably inebriated. And what do you do now? Optimal position to grab that wallet of his. You go to reach for his pocket when his hand grips your wrist. Don't even think about it. He seethes in your ear. Don't you think you've done enough tonight? You're finally able to lift your head from his neck, but his hold around your waist remains firm. You quirk a brow at him. After all that shit you put me through? No, not at all, Adam. If my body is the only weapon I have at my disposal to use against you, you can be damn sure I'll take advantage. tea. So all of that back at the hospital was just talk? I said I wouldn't have schmecks with you, and I meant it, but I can do something worse. You yank your hand out of his hold before using it to slip under his hoodie once more. I'm getting hot, and I don't know if it's because it's the coffee, but my face is hit. This has never happened to me. I am the queen of making people blush, okay? I've had so many people be like, oh my God, voyia, you made me blush. I know. It's my job. And I'm blushing. Am I okay? I might be sick, y'all. Your eyes catch his. His eyes darken, but he doesn't stop you. You glide your hand up further, find the carved mark of his scar once again. You trace the jagged edges of the wound with the tip of your finger, never breaking eye contact as he tries to remain unaffected. But you both know he's barely holding himself together. I can bring you so close to the edge, you say, your lips grazing Adam's ear. His breath catches as you flatten your palm against his scar, and then rip it all away from you. I'll show you exactly what hell on earth feels like, pretty boy. Like I freaking sit here and agree to that? Isn't that what you're doing right now? You already agreed, Adam. Silly Adam. He doesn't even... I swear, some men don't even realize that they've already agreed. You've already agreed, honey. Your eyes flicker down to where you're still actively sitting on his lap. You've had ample opportunities to shove me off of you, and we both know you're strong enough to do so. You proved as much just a second ago to tell that guy off. You flip your hand that was tracing his scar and glide your hand across his stomach. His breathing turns ragged as you toy with him. I'm not. He hisses as you press forward. Going to keep denying it? All right then. Push me off your lap, Adam. That's all you have to do. Just do what you said you're capable of doing, and you'll prove to both of us that you're the one in control here. That I'm wrong about why I'm still alive, and you're not truly attracted to me. Come on, pretty boy. You draw your face closer to his, your lips barely tracing his as you taunt him. Prove me wrong. There's a moment where the world feels like it goes still. Like it's just you and Adam trapped in a singular moment while everything else continues on. Adam wars with himself. He battles between lust and logic, want and need, truth and denial. A need to deny the way his blood surges whenever you're close, the way his pupils expand until they're almost consuming the whole of his iris. Excuse me, I almost messed up. I did mess up. Anyways, let's keep going. A want that robs him of all reason, a craving that only you can satisfy. You can see when the scale tipped. He wraps both arms around you, caging you against him, his lips peeling back into a typical snarl. I freaking can't stand you. You crush your mouth against his to shut him up. Lust won. You've won. And in 10 minutes or so, you'll be free. You just need to distract him until the effects of the alcohol hits. It's not hard to make him lose control or all senses of time and reason. It is amazing to me that Kane hasn't sat there and looked or nobody's caught on that this is Adam from Cake. As much as he tries to deny it, it's obvious that he wanted this since the day you escaped on the highway, foregoing his desire to kill you with carnal needs. His words and pleas start to slur together. You've given the alcohol enough time to work its magic. Now all that's left is... Adam's left gasping as you toy with him. You keep your mind and body occupied while you slip your hand into his pocket and steal his phone and wallet. He doesn't notice a damn thing. You drop his phone into a glass of water in order to keep him from contacting the band about your inevitable escape. You smother a smile as you tuck his wallet away. You finally receive karmic justice for the destruction of your phone. It's at this point you start pushing Adam towards the brink of insanity. You spare him no mercy. He's left gasping for air, and right as he's about to hit his breaking point, right as you... Hold on, my phone's about to go off. My alarm's going off, sorry. I don't know why I haven't done this. I have not turned off my alarm for morning uploads, and switching to afternoon uploads has threw me in a tizzy a little bit. So, sorry. He's left gasping for air, and right as he's about to hit his breaking point, right as you've got him right where you want him. Don't tell me, you stop. Adam looks confused as you sit up. Your smile is cruel. Huh? Little devil? His eyes are half lidded, and there's a slight smear of blood on his lips where you broke through skin when he looks up at you. What? Why did you stop? He shifts, clearly uncomfortable, but it's an ache you won't soothe. I told you before, didn't I? How'd I take you to the edge? You slide off his lap before turning to face him with a cruel smile, only to rip it away from you. What? Did you think I'd lose myself in you? Sorry, Adam. Maybe you want me, but I'll never want you. You go to leave when fingers wrap around your wrist. Don't go. It's too dangerous. I think we've gotten to the point where Adam wants to hurt us, right? But at this point, he more hates the church that he grew up in and Saffron and everybody that's trying to manipulate him more than he wants to hurt you. Or I guess what they're calling God, the dude that's in the church, I don't know. He hates them more than he hates you. And he knows that they want to hurt you because he has an attachment to you. And I think that made him feel like, oh, like there's something more with us and stuff. And plus they've been spending a lot of time together. Of course you're going to start falling for it. It's called something, and my brain cannot figure out what it's called. But boy, if you figure it out in editing, it's called something. Not survival's guilt. Anyways, we'll figure it out. It's when you grow an attachment to a schmoozer, if you know what I'm talking about, your schmidnapper, your kidnapper, I can say kidnapper, your kidnapper, and all that stuff. It's like when you grow an attachment to them, so like you can't leave them. And I think that's what's happening between Adam and you. He rests his forehead against your back, the warmth of his breath seeping through your shirt as he pants. He's unsteady, knocked off kiltered from the vodka. Looks like your assumptions were right. He's bad with liquor. Why is it so hot? The room is spinning. It was one shot. Even I have a low tolerance. I used to have a high tolerance, and I used to knock back bottles. Okay, I am not in. Let me state this real quick. I'm gonna go on a little tangent, you guys. So if you guys want to skip it, please skip it, please. I, as a youngin, and I mean a youngin, and I'm talking, I started at 12. Used to drink, and I used to knock back bottles. I am talking like 25 ounces. Like I used to knock back bottles, and I had people around me enabling that, keeping alcohol in their house, and stuff like that. As I got older, I hate drinking. I haven't drunk anything in quite some time. I think it's been like 2 years now. But I do socially drink. I haven't sworn off drinking, but I do sometimes socially drink, and it's usually just one drink and I'm good, right? But my tolerance went from super high to I drink these whole bottles and I'm like, oh, this didn't do nothing to me, I'm good, woo, to like now I am like Adam, like I get one shot and I'm like, ugh. But I have had one shot and I felt, a little heat, a little, quiet. I usually get quiet when I drink. So I felt a little heat, a little quietness. But then I'm still aware. I'm still okay. I can still stand up. The room isn't spinning. But the next day, I feel like this. I feel hot. The room is spinning. I can't, like, my head pounds. Those are the things that I feel. He nuzzles his face into you, and you bristle at the sensation. Let go of me, Adam. You knew how this would end if you didn't push me away. I gave you a choice. Now deal with the repercussions. I can't do that. You peer over your shoulder to glare down at the pathetic excuse of a man. You try yanking your wrists out of his grasp, but his fingers tighten, and you realize your mistake of not tying him down first, Yeah, just because he's drunk doesn't mean he lost his strength. If anything, he's much stronger now that you gave him alcohol. Some people get drunk and they can take a hit. And when I mean, like, they get drunk, you punch them in the face, they be like, that didn't hurt. We eat those. That's what they be saying. And it's like, oh man, I messed up. That's why they tell you never fight a drunk person. While you may win, they'll still keep coming at you. It's on you for assuming he'd be weaker, but it's like the alcohol has enhanced both his strength with the added debuff of clinginess. Dang it. Let go. I don't want to. Adam lifts his chin to meet your gaze. His eyes are glossy plead, like he'll fall apart once you leave. He tugs at your wrist, clearly wanting you back in his lap. Not out of lust, but because you can see there's just a desire to be close to you. You're the only thing, he whispers, his voice small and struggle to navigate through drunk emotions. His thumb circles the back of your hand. You're the only thing that makes me feel good, and I don't know how to handle you. How do I handle someone with gentleness when I've only known and given cruelty? How do I treat you kindly when I know I'm not supposed to? When wanting you here goes against every promise I've made to the person who meant everything to me. Is he talking about the dude they call God? Huh. Like, I would have been like, yeah, he raised you, so you do feel something for him, but nothing like he meant everything to you. I don't think he's talking about him, but I don't know. His forehead thumps against your back, his voice hoarse and filled with unshed tears. I can't betray her. I can't break my promise. His mom. Okay, got it. We got it, y'all. I just played through it, okay? I'm trying. I want to hate you because you make me want to forget about all of that. I'm afraid you'll become more important to me than her. That I'll be consumed by you and I'll forget all about her. That I'll forget about the woman who is the only reason I'm still alive and standing here. You feel him begin to tremble, his shoulders shaking as the back of your shirt becomes damp. If this was a trick that Adam was pulling on me, you're going to hear my mic move. If this was a trick that Adam was pulling on me, I would have got. This would have been like, oh, dang it. Here's your wallet. I'll grab your phone. Come on, let's get you out of here. Adam takes a shuddered breath. What am I supposed to do? Oh, don't make hermit unknown. I'm going to save. Put all your grievances aside and to care for him. He could be playing me. He's good at it. As you can see, a lot of people think that, oh, Adam is just this good person. So he could be playing me. And that's how I feel, honestly. But my good heart would have got me. I would have had in the back of my head, he's playing me, but I would have helped him. You feel a twinge of empathy, but it doesn't negate what he's done. You feel no empathy. I know what I would do, me personally. Take care of him. Your bleeding heart cannot withstand the crumbs of his tragic backstory. Clearly, he's just a misunderstood man with issues you can't even begin to comprehend or wrap your head around. And if you learned anything, it's such a good idea to cater to the man who's treated you poorly. Do you want to talk about it? Feels strange talking to Adam this gently. You're not sure how to handle it after everything that's happened, but the corals of your anger have fizzled out. Your fire, your drive to get away is gone. In its place is a need to comfort him despite everything he's done and threatened to do. Adam's grip on your wrist gets tighter, and he rubs his forehead into your back, not wanting to delve further into what's going on in his head. I just want you to stay. Don't go anywhere. It's not safe. You keep saying that. Why do you think it's not safe? Can't say. Are you okay? It's too hot in the room. I can't stop it from spinning. You unwrap his fingers from around your wrist, and he looks panicked that you're gonna leave, but you simply turn towards him. He's flushed, disheveled. He's looking at you with half-lidded gaze, and his lips are impossibly swollen. Adam teeters as you sit between his legs on the couch. We should at least get you out of this. This might be a bad idea. Dang, he looks good in red. I'm sorry. Let me tell y'all how intelligent. Let me tell y'all how you guys underestimate Unknown Hermit. Let me tell y'all how y'all hyperly underestimate them. Everyone knows that the way you get your girl back is you dress in two colors, either an all black shirt or an all red shirt. Both get you every time. And especially if you still care about this person, Song could literally make me angry. And if he walks in here with a black shirt on or a red shirt on, I'm gonna be staring like, dang, why you do this to me, boy? Everyone know I know your game. I know your game. Okay. You say and tug at the bottom of his hoodie, helping him pull it over his head as he raises his arms. You toss the hoodie aside when he wraps you in an embrace, burying his face into the crook of your neck. So soft. His hand glides up your stomach, your ribs. It's less sexual and more intimate. Don't push him away. You should probably get some water and something to dilute the alcohol at least. No, I'm fine. His body begins to relax, and he sounds like he's starting to fall asleep. Just don't leave. Stay with me. Adam mumbles into your skin. Don't go anywhere. I won't. God, he got you so good. You promise. At least not until he falls asleep. It doesn't take long for him to pass out, his soft breath warming your skin. His chest rises and falls, even and steady. You're at a loss for what to do now. You can't really make up your mind, so you disentangle yourself from Adam and lower him against the couch cushions. Looking down at him, sleeping like this, makes him seem so innocent. What happened to him that caused him to be like this? You want to know, to find out. In doing so, maybe that means that you should stick around. Insane as it sounds, you decide to at least head to the bathroom to wash your face off. Then you can grab him a glass of water and something to eat to absorb the effects of the alcohol from the bar afterwards. The bathrooms are surprisingly empty, an odd state of things, but you'll take it. Sorry, my phone was ringing. You head to the mirror and stand in front of the sink. Your own lips are swollen like Adam's, and your clothes are in a disarray. You tug aside the collar of your shirt. At least there's no hickeys for you to hide. You can't say the same for him, though. Did he even get a chance to put his mouth on you? You claim the frick out of his neck. I can't betray her. I can't break my promise. The way he said that made him sound so torn up. You wonder who she is as you turn on the faucet and cup cool water between your palms before washing it over your face. You don't spot the man coming up behind you. You don't see his dark intent and the blunt weapon he's holding. Oh, come on! Gosh, pickle, darn it. And when you lift your head, it's too late to duck as the man brings his weapon down in full swing, causing your head to crack against the mirror. Then again when you hit the sink. You collapse to the glass-covered ground as your eyes staring open at the bathroom ceiling, unseeing and blinking. You're now dead, all because you stuck around to take care of a man who did nothing but hurt you and haven't proven himself yet otherwise. You died because you coddled him. You died because you put aside your own priorities for him. You died because you're going to let Adam get away with ... Lack of accountability. I think this is a great unknown hermit. I think this is a good place to stop. Where we got a bad N6. Lack of accountability. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're gonna go back in, of course. Of course we're gonna go back in, and we're gonna start from the part where he asks me to stay. And then I'm just going to choose the least worst option. But thank you guys so much. Of course, I'm going to do this in parts. This is how I started You and Him. I'm doing this in parts, but be 100% sure that you come back here. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, I put my mouth on Adam and freaking got killed for it. Ugh. Of course, my bleeding heart gets me trapped. Of course. Why not? Why not? If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean the world to me if you join the family, as always. Yeah, go show Unknown Hermit some love because they are a trickster. You're a trickster. I see what you did with the red shirt. I see what you did. But we did learn a lot about Adam. Unfortunately, you in the game is not going to retain that, but we in our minds will retain all this information that we learned about Adam. And we're going to come back in here and we're going to leave. I guess we're going to leave. Peace and love. Stay safe out there, everybody. I never know how to end this video because I want to keep talking about stuff. I'm like, oh my God, like I just want to talk about You and Him, or any game that I play. I just want to keep talking about it. But peace and love. Stay safe out there, everybody. Bye-bye.